manager. Oh, everything alright? As alright as it can be, considering that we are closing eventually. When will that happen? I don't know. Brian said that we'll be safe for a few months while the paperwork is filled and everything's being put in order. Oh. I was also talking to him about you. About me? Yeah, I was telling him to do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, to resign you ASAP after closing. Oh, that's nice. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of us all. I want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headaches, he said. And what about Jill? He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kinda working using the credentials of another guy that was working here before. Who? Well, the one who bought a levitation potion and then threw himself off a building. Oh yeah, that guy. Yes, the levitation potion, sorry. You do use weird euphemisms, boss? Anyway. I find it hard to believe that Jill will find a job after all this. Just who is he? I have an idea of who he is, but I'm still putting pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Imminent closure is no excuse to slack off. Yes, sir. You guys do know I can hear you, right? Oh, this place looks familiar. Oh my god. Like, I only have so many female voices. So, I'm sorry if I mix them up. Like, I do have the specific Dorothy voice, but everything in between. Sorry, guys. Oh, excuse me. Is this VA11HALL-A bar? It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh god, what is he planning now? Excuse me? I want a drink whose name was changed after many women protested. Can you get me that? Sure. Yeah, I know the piano woman because it was called Pretty Woman beforehand. Piano woman. Yeah, it was originally called Pretty Woman, but too many people complained there should be a piano woman if there was a piano man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and 3. All aged and mixed. Here you go. Very nice, thanks a lot. So, you know Say, miss? I'm Stella Hoshi, my pleasure. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes? Yep. In fact, I'm glad you know her, because she left this here last time. Oh god, so she left her helmet behind, again. Not the first time, huh? Ah, helmets have been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Valets, nurses, morticians, fire jugglers. She's been lucky enough to always leave it with people who return it, at least. Whoa, quite a few people. Yeah, she is as much of a sociable girl as she is a total klutz. At least when she's not being serious, she's very competent when she puts her mind to it. I see. So, did she recommend you this place, or... we're meeting here today. I can see why she chose this place. It's it's the kind of place she likes. Say, is that Kira Miki's autograph on the glass? Seems like the glass is a conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is. How did you get it? Yeah, well, she stopped here yesterday just before the concert. But wait, really? I mean, she did? Yeah, nice girl. Can I see it? Sure. Oh, yep, this star-like signature is hers. So your name's Jill, then? Yes? Ain't this nice? Here you go. Do you like her, Miss Stella? Ah, just call me Stella. And I do. Aw, cute. Whenever you hear songs, you're filled with so much energy and happiness. Too bad I couldn't purchase tickets for this one. I mean, they were sold out in minutes. Luckily, I could secure a couple of the next time she comes around. Oh, excuse me for a second. Hello? Yeah, where the hell are you? Car crash? Oh, you're helping. Oh, will it take long? Alright. Yeah, don't worry. Okay, I take it was Say. Yeah. And you will wait for her? Yeah, I will. In the meantime, I feel like having another drink though. One that was prepared in memory of its creator's dearest friend. Alright. Yeah, drink in honor of a good friend. That is the Piano Man. This drink does not represent the opinions of the Bar Pianist Union or its associates. Okay, it doesn't actually say here, but yeah, we did have a client beforehand. And I think Jill told this story, so you can rewatch the last episodes if you want to know. Oh no, although I do know they're really long, and most people watch them for 5 seconds, but if at all. But I can't blame you. I'm doing this for me anyway, mostly. There we go. Is this the one you had in mind? Yes, exactly. Thank you. May I ask you something that might be personal? It is about my eye, isn't it? No, it's not. Or at least, I don't think so. I don't get to serve many cat boomers, so it's something I've been curious about. Did you go through the procedure because of a disease, or because like a chat room, oh boy, like a sub for girls? Danger you, dangerous opinions? Maybe, I don't know, I don't get it, oh well. The next thread, in the last thread, no shit posting allowed. Well, did that one Anon left? I think so. I never left. I was just lucky to not cause any trouble. Don't worry, we're here for you. Well, any ideas for the great revelation? Do you know if you like her yet? Look, I just don't want to ruin our friendship. We know each other since we were very young. So, she's your childhood friend? It's like one of my Japanese animes. Yeah. Okay, this is what you have to do. When Miki ends singing Lovers in Paradise, you kiss her. Kiss? Of course. Just try to imagine how magical that moment would be with the fireworks and the epic guitar solo. I will think about it. Oh, now I'm invested actually. Oh, sorry, what did Jill... I always forget. Okay, Jill said, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious how such a meetup would end up. Yeah, I guess so. And here, well, how was your first kiss? I tripped into a guy. It hurt like hell. Oof. Tripped, okay. Alice Rabbit Thread 2, Electric Boogaloo. Stop forcing Alice. So we hate Alice now? Good. It's just that we haven't heard any news yet. Remember the time they posted here to announce an attack? Lol, yeah, and remember the cybercrime unit up the admin's ass? December 17th will come the second retribution. Birthday is coming. Yeah, okay. That font, oh boy. Spooky font. It's happening. Ah, time for despair. Oh shit, fuck. The fuck is just... The fuck? I just got out of jail. I'm not going back. Do you know what happens to people with IPs on the wrong thread? Hey, cybercrime unit, I just want to let you know I'm not Alice, but I'm in fact your mom. Why is your girl so nervous? The only one getting fucked is the admin. The admin says, fuck off Alice, not this shit again. This thread is closed. Spooky. Oh, a nice joke. I don't know, they do it here and on Augmented Eye, so I don't know about that one. Oh, actually, let's see if we have the song so we can... There we go. Oh, okay. I thought I could leave it on while I browse. Okay. Then I just put it on in the store. Okay. I guess it's from down to up. Yeah. Okay. What I do to relax by Mickey. It's been a very hectic as of late, so I'd like to share with you what I do to relax. Sitting on rooftops. I'm on the road most of the time, so I don't have a specific rooftop to relax on. I like to feel the breeze and see the beautiful vista. It makes me think about life. Tea cocktails. And oh, this is something I can't live without. Mixing tea with vodka, rum, gin, lime, you name any tasty and natural combination, and I'll be all over it. Maybe I can try that one too, actually, at some point. I'm very careful about getting tipsy before a show though. I wouldn't like to ruin your evening. Dome concert. Hey everyone, are you ready for the Dome concert? I sure am. I perform in a rather large number of concerts every year, and even then I can't help but be excited every time I have one around the corner. And it's all thanks to you. Thanks to your energy, I love surrounding my life in every aspect. I'm going to perform all of their favorite songs, so please be excited. Just one little request. Please don't wait for me outside the stadium or my bodyguard will get angry at you. I wouldn't like to see you hurt, so please don't do it. Oh boy. Just can imagine bodyguards just pummeling the spectators. Oh boy. I always forget Jill. Fuck. So, that's what she meant by a tea-like drink. Yeah. Dome concert. By bodyguards, does she mean the fan club or... Oh, that's a good point, actually. Oh boy. Thanks, GC. Oh, I love this place. So much energy, so much love. I could feel the optimism in the air. Even after all the struggles, you still come to see me, and I got to experience the loudest and craziest crowd in my whole career. I'm beyond speechless. That said, I'm excited to announce that we'll have a second date in the city. It wasn't easy to set up, but I'm so happy my agency approved it. This was by far our biggest show, and I can't wait to experience it again. See you soon, my darlings. Love, Mickey. Huh. So she actually come again. That's nice. Okay. Everything read and done, so let's go to work. Yes, boss. Wait, what is... I don't know if I want to know. Let's go to Thursday, December 15th. Good evening. Oh, hi there. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. Oh, Alma. Ah, Leonidas. Jillian. Marcelo. I stumbled across her on my way in and asked her if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Sure, make yourself at home. But where's Boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? Oh, nah, she went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Well, Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks. Yeah, I don't know what to, you know, how to voice her, but you know, I do my best. Wait, what was the one which always like gets in kinda strong? I think it was Andok. So let's just get your love as a dog inside. Yeah. Let's just do it like this, I guess. Time to mix drinks and change lives. What was that? Oh, just something they made me say back in instruction, and it kind of stuck. Huh. Well, I went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kind of like that. So like a military school? Okay. Oh yeah, look at this. glass with the signature? To I assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine receipt. Well, that Kira Miki girl came here actually yesterday before a concert. Oh, yeah, now I see her name here. You don't seem very surprised. Well, I like B-Link more, actually. The stoic-looking duo, right? Yep, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. Oh, I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other for, what, a few months now? I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like, this guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You could pretend to be more interested, you know? Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Okay, speaking of buying, do you want a frame? What? A frame? Yeah, for all those pics you have of your boss? The ones filling your phone's memory? Some seem sneakily taken at that. Wait, is that true? What do you care? How the hell do you find out? So it is true. Shut up. I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Oh, I really like this one of her sleeping in her office, though. I think I'll copy it. You. Hey! Can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. Alma wants a bad touch. Yeah, sure. Let's get a bad touch. Two Bunsen, two powdered, two Flanagide or Flanagide or whatever, and 4 line. 2, 2, 2, 4. All on the rocks and mixed. Here. Who gives these strings their silly names? You're the one who registers it. Some people have quite the silly sense of humor. Like that girl who keeps laughing over this particular drink's name? Yeah. So, who's Damien again? Oh, the one with the nice car? Sure, he's also the manager at the bank. But that car was what caught my eye. And what was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. Oh, come on. Poor LARPer, guys. A LARP? Yeah, live action role playing. Sounds more like a nickname of some very heavy-handed writer or a military organization. So, what did he roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open? Yeah, those hippies. He frequents one of those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with at all. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that... You see, that's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest lasting relationships for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatsoever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? Well, last night. Your cat doesn't count. Okay, a year ago. It was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed Fuckboy over there into a closet ages ago. Fuckboy? Well, people have different needs and priorities. Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs, putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your head, dozing off, knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Jill? Anything I can make you to shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my Uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, get me something weird, would you? Huh? Ventriloquism? Weird? A weird drink? Yeah, something different, experimental, uncommon. Okay, let's see. A weird drink. Promo fits that bill easily. Okay. Promo drinks. Grizzly Temple, Bloomlight, Zen Star, Piano Man, or Piano Woman. Okay. Well, let's see. Piano Man, Piano Woman, Zen Star. Okay. I guess I just do the one which is the most expensive again. Sorry, Alma, I really like you, but I have to pay bills. So, sorry about that. One, two, three. 2, 3, 5, 5, 3. Okay. On the rocks and mixed. There we go. Yeah, this fits the bill. So yeah, it's a promotional drink made to commemorate the movie. Read, they leaped at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Oh, you know, your orders are weird today. They are? Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a Brantini, and then something like a Cobalt Velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know? Well, something tells me part of the reason you left this Damien is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines. As a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? There we go. That's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to ruin the speech they've prepared just for occasions like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago, there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves. I just remember that it was just petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchists identity. Yeah, so it was anonymous. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. It's what happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. It is no longer a group, but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does. Observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what's essentially a pet the press made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman, if you must. So, you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity. But it might be anything, an individual, a group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So, Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddied overall. There's something else that worries me though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risk of consequence. Imagine if, suddenly, a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, and it's thanks to that damned Alice Rabbit thing. Okay, I see. But enough of that. There's more pressing matters at hand. Wait, there is? Yeah, you've been delaying my invitations for hanging out sometime for long. Oh, that. Do you hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, At this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you can't just say no. Maybe I also crash for the night. We could have sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know, you need some human wrath in that place. Well, your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. React just a little bit? Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. Well, in all seriousness though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date, I just want to have a conversation with you outside those four walls. I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. Well, the earliest I've asked you out is like 10 AM? That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out, I just don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Like, say, a big Brantini. Finally, that's the Alma I know. A big Brantini. So 12. So I just use the shortcuts. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and of compliment, all aged and mixed. Here. You know, Brantini is such a weird word. Name. Well, it was originally supposed to replicate the martini. Problem is, the BTC got a hold of a brand of vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company, so on a weird whim they changed the name. I see. Wait, is that a reference? A car company of vermouth? I don't know. No, I see. You know, I was wondering, yeah? Don't you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Not really. You don't? Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really. Most of the time. Well, neither do I. Well, why should you? Do you get people drunk? Well, some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's besides the point. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing. You make your job sound so easy. Well, once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem, and I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs, so it's not like every day is a thrill. Do you meet with your client, or... No, I don't. It's always from behind as many filters I can manage. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple of kids relaying letters. For security reasons, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot of time. I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time providing my worth because big boobs equal small brain or some shit like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons, but the few times I've shown myself, they weren't even risky or dangerous jobs, just one-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know, maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something, give them what they expect to see. Oh, I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Why all the questions? Just things I've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business too. Oh, I'll remember to ask you things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya. Take care. Well, hello, sugar. Ow! Hello, Mr. Donovan. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. Well, they're hard as fuck, and that's all my abdomen felt. Do you normally greet people like that? Well, I'm a man that can't contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. Oh, but don't worry, you're safe. You're flatter than the field at my summer house. A bit of advice, you shouldn't provoke the ones serving you drinks or food. Nah, don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not part of it. Today, I'm making this a quick one. Gotta tend to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. Okay. Oh boy. 3 days and he already has the usual drink. Yeah, that's regular. You know, I'd like. 2 beer, 4 Bronson extract, 2 Ponadenta, 4 and 8 of this. All mixed. I can also use a beer, man. Surf. The usual. Sure, this will work. What? You just ordered a beer. So, what brings you in today, Mr. Donovan? Well, that girl I interviewed yesterday is coming in a couple of weeks. So, I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. So, did you succeed? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of other outlets, but the end result is what matters. Oh, see. Wait, blackmail? You'd surprised at the kind of stuff you find out when you get the night people drunk. Well, I'm a bartender. I think I know. Hey, there's signature on the glass over there. Huh? Oh yeah. That big-titted Lillian was here? Yeah, she came yesterday before the concert. Anything juicy come out of her visit? No. Gossip-worthy? No. Well, at least tabloid-worthy? No. Oh, come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Nah, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here. Anything. I've got nothing. Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans? I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her or that you didn't already know. Fine. Say, are many of your interns women, Mr. Donovan? But all of my interns are women, kid. Every single one of them. It's a pack of hungry, desperate bitches. Why only women? Did you ever watch Race for Hope? The movie? Yeah. A movie about a journalist looking for clues regarding a murder. That tacky movie had everything. Romance, action, a dog with sunglasses. It also sold this weird, fantastical image of what journalism is. I'm guessing lots of girls saw it in high school and wanted to become journalists. And now I have to deal with that shit. How can you be so sure? Well, my first brother-in-law was a doctor. He said that a couple of years after that emergency horror movie, all of his interns were women for a long time. And this is why you don't let brats. I've been hearing it too much today. Don't let brats that barely understand what personalities are pick a career. Do you perhaps know a girl named Kimberly Lavalette? Doesn't ring a bell. Who's she? Nobody. Forget I said anything. Anything interesting preview of tomorrow's news? You expect me to share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on the singer? How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share? I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. So, have you ever heard of a group called Harbiners? No, not really. There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece, and even better makeshift toilet paper. They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses and something like that. Yeah, I think I heard about it somewhere. What of them? Well, they sent a message to some outlets saying they have proof of their claims. That they're gonna release it to the public tomorrow. Oh, that'd be interesting to see, I think. I know, right? Alright, kid. Give me Bleeding Jane so I can call it today. Okay. Bleeding Jane. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. All blended. There we go. Here. Nice, simple enough for you, I see. Guy. So, I've heard this is Dana Zane's bar, right? Is it true? Yeah. I never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. More so after that incident with the bears. Beers as well, probably. Where is she? Yeah, she's running some bears? 6 years ago, a cash-strapped Dana Zane entered an underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears, she beated them all without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards too. And you were there? Well, I was drunk and bored, what can I say? Do you know if she lost her arm there? Can't remember, too drunk. Maybe she had a prosthetic arm then too. I had someone there suggested that she lost it after throwing a baseball out of some stadium. Threw it so hard, her arm fell off. Okay. Although, I did hear that by today's standards, not today's standards, but like baseball today, the pitches have such a, like, weird, in a way, technique, which is like not made for the human arm, so they, have injuries all the time. So I guess it's maybe not even that unreasonable to think that, in 50 years they just threw their arms off. But that sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor. More like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank her for winning me a second yard. I knew betting on her was the right choice. Please come again. Yeah. Okay, just taking my break. Also, I love these squiggly lines here. It's now safe to keep playing. I never understood why this is like shown, but oh well. Yeah, let's get some more. Yeah, I think I just keep it. Again, if you have a favorite song, just name it and I will put it in. Ah, boss, you're back. Yeah, sorry about not being here earlier. What were you doing? I had a brief meeting with my BTC regional manager. Oh, everything alright? As alright as it can be, considering that we are closing eventually. When will that happen? I don't know. Brian said that it will be safe for a few months while the paperwork is filled and everything's being put in order. Oh. I was also talking to him about you. About me? Yeah, I was telling him to do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, to resign you ASAP after closing. Oh, that's nice. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of us all. I want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headaches, he said. And what about Jill? He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kinda working using the credentials of another guy that was working here before. Who? Well, the one who bought a levitation potion and then threw himself off a building. Oh yeah, that guy. Yes, the levitation potion, sorry. You do use weird euphemisms, boss? Anyway. I find it hard to believe that Jill will find a job after all this. Just who is he? I have an idea of who he is, but I'm still putting pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Imminent closure is no excuse to slack off. Yes, sir. You guys do know I can hear you, right? Oh, this place looks familiar. Oh my god. Like, I only have so many female voices. So, I'm sorry if I mix them up. Like, I do have the specific Dorothy voice, but everything in between. Sorry, guys. Oh, excuse me. Is this VA11HALL-A bar? It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh god, what is he planning now? Excuse me? I want a drink whose name was changed after many women protested. Can you get me that? Sure. Yeah, I know the piano woman because it was called Pretty Woman beforehand. Piano woman. Yeah, it was originally called Pretty Woman, but too many people complained there should be a piano woman if there was a piano man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and 3. All aged and mixed. Here you go. Very nice, thanks a lot. So, you know Say, miss? I'm Stella Hoshi, my pleasure. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes? Yep. In fact, I'm glad you know her because she left this here last time. Oh god. So she left her helmet behind. Again. Not the first time, huh? Helmets have been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Valets, nurses, morticians, fire jugglers. She's been lucky enough to always leave it with people who return it, at least. Whoa, quite a few people. Hey, she is as much of a sociable girl as she is a total klutz. At least when she's not being serious, she's very competent when she puts her mind to it. I see. So, did she recommend you this place, or... we're meeting here today. I can see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. Say, is that Kira Miki's autograph on the glass? Seems like the glass is a conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is. How did you get it? Yeah, well, she stopped here yesterday just before the concert. What, wait, really? I mean... She did? Yeah, nice girl. Can I see it? Sure. Oh, yep, this star-like signature is hers. So your name's Jill, then? Yes? Ain't this nice? Here you go. Do you like her, Miss Stella? Just call me Stella. And I do. Aw, cute. Whenever you hear songs, you're filled with so much energy and happiness. Too bad I couldn't purchase tickets for this one. I mean, they were sold out in minutes. Luckily, I could secure a couple of the next time she comes around. Oh, excuse me for a second. Hello? Yeah, where the hell are you? Car crash? Oh, you're helping. Oh, will it take long? Alright. Yeah, don't worry. Okay. I take it was Say. Yeah. And you will wait for her? Yeah, I will. In the meantime, I feel like having another drink though. One that was prepared in memory of its creator's dearest friend. Alright. A drink in honor of a good friend. That is the Piano Man. This drink does not represent the opinions of the Bar Pianist Union or its associates. Okay, it doesn't actually say here, but yeah, we did have a client beforehand. And I think Jill told this story, so you can rewatch the last episodes if you want to know. Oh no, although I do know they're really long, and most people watch them for 5 seconds, but if at all. But I can't blame you. I'm doing this for me anyway, mostly. There we go. Is this the one you had in mind? Yes, exactly. Thank you. May I ask you something that might be personal? It is about my eye, isn't it? No, it's not. Or at least, I don't think so. I don't get to serve many cat boomers, so it's something I've been curious about. Did you go through the procedure because of a disease or because of the fad? Well, before I was born, I was diagnosed with nanomachine rejection, so it had to be done. Otherwise, I wouldn't have died shortly after birth. I'm a bit on the weak side because of it, though. Oh, I'm sorry if I overstepped. No, I don't mind. It's always nice to dispel the idea that my parents were just into the fad. It's like, how does it come about that, you know, you have nanomachine rejection, like, okay, you know, you have to go a procedure, and then they just make you some cat hybrid? Or are cats immune to this disease? Like, what? Well, but you seem to know your drinks, Jill. Well, I guess I've read a bit more than the recipe book. Do you like alcohol? Yeah, but not in the usual way. I don't drink that much outside of canned beer, actually. But their colors, their stories, the way you need to keep them stored, their designs... It sounds a bit silly when I say it out loud. No, it's adorable, honestly. Huh, not at all. Do you collect them or anything like that? Actually, yeah. I started with my grandpa's collection and have been slowly growing it. It's been hard because of my debts, but I manage, little by little. Do you like alcohol, Stella? I'm here, right? But I'm normally more of a social drinker. Unless it's with somebody, I don't tend to drink much. Okay, I see. Oh, sorry I'm late. Welcome. Oh, you took your sweet time. Yeah, sorry. I got caught up. Oh no, that's my Dorothy voice. I got... fuck. Yeah, sorry, I got caught by rush hour traffic too and figured walking might be faster. Luckily, there was a building with emergency stairs nearby. I climbed down. Took an air cap. Oh. I would suggest using ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you put safety first. Safety? No. Flying cars are just way cooler. I still don't understand why they don't give you motion sickness. If I find out how I avoid it, you'll be the first to know. Anyway, I'll have whatever she orders next. I'd like a drink that was... You're at it again. You and your cryptic order always leaving us with the weird stuff. Hey, I expect only the best from whoever serves me. They need to be able to answer these kinds of orders. Still, I'm sure you're wearing poor Jill here out with that kind of stuff. Well, she's done quite well so far, actually. Really? Thank you. Whatever, please order something normal, would you? Okay, then 2 Fringe Weavers, please. You have 2 drinks at once? No, we are sharing. What? Like half a glass for each? Isn't it better if it's one for each? Don't worry, you'll see. Okay, say. Yeah, she's a little bit, you know, over her head, I guess. Fringe Reaver. Oh yeah, okay, the only alcohol. All aged and mixed. Two Fringe Reavers. So, well, this one's for you and this one's for me. You said you wanted whatever I asked for, right? Oh, that way. Yeah, you could have said so earlier. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, here. Hey, so this is where I left my helmet. Thanks. You really need to be more careful with your things. Yeah, but I have spares. Well, those spares should be safe for when you're using breaks or malfunctions, not when you lose it. Those helmets cost money, you know? Yeah, sorry. Should I say that boss got her head stuck because of a jump button? Speaking of money, you'll still be going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow, right? Yep, worried. I will find for now. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Don't be, it will be fine. Rumors are just rumors. Wait, rumors? Yeah, they say something might happen at the bank tomorrow. But with all the tensions in the air lately, it's hard to know if it's true. As if the fear-mongering wasn't enough, the people have also started spreading baseless rumors. Just yesterday I had to stop a group of rampaging youngsters that heard the city would be leveled by bombs. Everyone's on edge. Yeah. I know you're worried, but I have to go there. The orders from the higher-ups. So tell me something. If somebody came after me, do you think they'd stand a chance? Well, you're quite strong, but I'll take care of something to protect myself. I'll take something to protect myself. I'll be prepared for everything. Would that make you feel safer? Maybe. I'll tell you what. After I come back, we'll get some ice cream. That way you can vent all your frustrations. Alright. Seems my vehicle is here to pick me up. You coming, say? Nah, I stay. Here, I stay a bit longer. Okay then, take care. Bye. She's such a worry rat. It's nice, yeah. That means she cares about you. Well, I've never doubted. Say, what does my helmet smell like? Why does my helmet smell like bacon? Bacon? Not that I mind, I'm just curious. Well, you know how some things absorb the smell of what's nearby? It must have grabbed it from one of the ingredients. I see. Do you believe all that stuff about tensions growing and that anarchists group trying to disband the White Knights? To tell you the truth, I am a bit worried. Even in my division there are some shady business going on, but I don't want to investigate too deeply. Sorry. What kind of business? From what I understand, things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers, letting them act as they wish. Some would even say the ones that don't get apprehended are the ones that have failed them in some way. Oh boy. Stella always says the White Knights are just glorified mall security. She says that if it's been proven beyond a doubt that some shady business is going on, the Batsu Corp main branch would separate themselves from the whole White Knight division. Something about the associates' fear of bad PR resulting in them moving to BTC. That does sound plausible. Yeah, kinda swearing me though, because I really like my job. And I guess a similar fear exists among the upper ranks. Lately they seem restless. Yeah, too much politics, huh? It hurts my brain. I just want to rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries about politics of any kind. But what are you doing at the bank tomorrow? My colonel needs to relay some information to the manager, and I was picked because he trusted me. Well, he said, "You're such a simpleton that you never give him the wrong message." Oh. Finally, the Dorothy has come back to Valhalla. Please refrain from doing those sitcom-like entrances. You're disturbing other clients. Ah, come on. You know the audience would have gone wild with that one. And besides, you make it sound like I have a full house. It's uncommon to see you here 2 days in a row. Wait, yesterday you said that Dorothy would come by every day before work. What is it now, Jill? Well, I wanted to grab something before starting my shift. Grab something before they start grabbing me, you could say. Oh boy. Oh man. Dorothy. Okay. Hey, you having a drink? Can I buy you one? Why, yes, thank you. Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often. We'll see. So, what are you two having? I'll have what she's having. Then I've got the perfect thing. Let's have a blue fairy. One for both? One for each. Alright. 2 blue fairies are due. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and a little bit of Carmine. Yeah, all aged and mixed. All aged and mixed. 2 fairies. Hey, this is pretty good. See? And it's blue, like your hair. Oh, it is. So, what's your name, sweetie? Call me Say. Alright, Say, I'm Dorothy. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Say, why did you just buy me a drink? I just thought you were cute as a button, so I wanted to invite you to join me. Wow, you have to be the first person to offer me a drink without having an ulterior motive. And that includes fuckboy over there. What do you mean? Trust me, when you work in my kind of field, you learn to read cues from everything. And this girl is simple to a fault. Wow. How so? You're the what you see is what you get type. That look on your face is one that simply sees no point in lying. Coupled with the fact that you're here in what looks like your work attire tells me that you're so married to your job that sex is too far down your priority list to notice its existence. So if you invited me to a drink because you found me cute, and that's the extent of it, I believe you. Thank you? You say she's the first one, but what about Deal giving you a ticket the other day? Who? Oh yeah, the limb with the dogs. Nah, he doesn't count. He looked like a humanoid mat. Ouch. So you seem very perceptive, Dorothy. I'm not too far behind. How so? I can tell your body is heavily modded with things you shouldn't even have. Oh. Your tongue is a BEB069. Of course it's a 69. With DNA scanning capabilities. Oh boy. Your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are of the premium extra flexible variety. And the most important thing, your hands. What about them? I don't know how modded your body is on your clothes. The tongue, joints and skin are merely interesting. But your hands are the MIRD 113 of Rialta Industries. A model designed to shoot Class 5 bullets from its fingertips. This is so... Clause G of Article 17, the Augmentations and Modifications Law on the topic of ballistic augmentations. Any humanoid or sapient creature on a civilian designation that has upgraded any of its person to hold firearms of class 3 grade or higher will be either commissioned for disarmament or sent to danger zones. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Eh? I'm not in law enforcement, I just do rescue, and even if I was, I'm not on duty right now. Oh. I want you to know though, why go through with that upgrade? Well, a girl's gotta take care of herself, you know? I want to be able to deal with things if they get ugly, and this is the most discreet mod I had. Or at least, I thought so. Oh yeah. Okay then, can I give you some advice? I guess? The reason I could tell it's not your default mount model is your fingertips. The tips are a little bigger to make the cannons fit. You could get a small mod that changes them into disposable tips, assuming they are being used for self-defense and not regular use, of course. I see. Well, I've gotta go. Another thing. If you aim for the arms or legs once it's self-defense, anything more is if you aim for the arms or legs once it's self-defense. Anything more is assault. Yeah. Bye Dorothy. Bye Jill. Bye bye. Please come again. I thought it was going to take me away. They would put my mind on a vacuum cleaner for 3 years. 2 if I behave well. Well, that's what happens when you underestimate people. Although I'm tempted to ask. About what? DNA reading tongue? Oh, very prehensile. Intuitive. Also, it vibrates. Extra flexible joints? Do you really need to ask? Anti-radiation coding? Hey, my skin is my first tool of trade. I need to take care of it as much as possible. And it makes it feel so soft no matter how much it's been battered. Alright then. So you fancy yourself a diviner, reading people and all? Not really, I'm just quite good at reading people. I guess it's a byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis. It's a bit surreal to hear that from a Lillim. What can you say about me then? Let's see. You're very, very, very sexually frustrated. It's not the act itself, but rather that your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. There's an even deeper frustration. Something happened that's blocking you? Maybe there's someone who you know won't return your feelings. Maybe you were hurt in the past. Thus, your demeanor is that of someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her. Like a dog whose owner never really throws a ball. Oh boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head? I was making this stuff up on the fly. All of that was just rubbish, I say, because it's right hype 80% of the time. Generic bullshit, if you will. You'd be surprised at the amount of sexual frustration people hold. I can't read you, honey. You're too good at putting up on a professional face. But this definitely gives me more insight into you. Lucky. Ouch. Poor Jill. Aren't you late or something? I am, but if you let me satisfy your frustrations, I could stall for some time. Go. Fine. Bye, honey. Alright, artificial intelligence has come rather far, eh? One wonders how artificial it remains. Shut up, fuckboy. Everything's done? Yeah. Hey, boss, this might seem random, but do you remember the first time I came to the bar? When you came to submit your contract? Yeah, why? Well, for some reason, I've been hung up on it since this morning, and I just realized why. The verbiage that welcomed me back then was Jill trying to pull your hand out of the jar. Oh yeah, that. I can't remember what exactly, but something fell inside it and I tried to retrieve it. I just kinda put my hand in and it got stuck. It was a friend's jar too, so I couldn't just break it. Hey Jill, how did you get my hand out of the jar? A straw and some butter. Oh yeah, clever solution. Yeah, and that brings me to the random thought. That incident, the helmets yesterday, that many times your foot got stuck on something for stomping it. Boss, why do you get stuck in so many different things? Huh? Now that you mention it, I remember this one time she tried to eat a big sandwich and her jaw got stuck. Then there was the incident with the TV. I'll admit my fault with the others, but the TV incident was not my fault. The assembly instructions for that stand should have labeled their Z, the Z, and S better. You saw what happened when I switched the S2 piece with the 5Z one. Still, Jill's onto something here. Well, yes, she is. Now go clean the dishes and you can leave for today. I like to think she'll make an effort now to avoid getting stuck in things. Well, I want to believe. Flawless bonus. Everything will turn out right in the end, don't worry. Nice. Okay. Wait, didn't they say 17th? Why did they charge the 800 already? What the hell? Oh well. But yeah. Thank you again for watching. Yeah, if you like what you see, you can come back tomorrow. You can also check out the drink I'll be mixing and uploading today, all in the playlist. Hope you have a good one. Take care.